what's like the solution? Like, how do we bypass the government and still stay connected to something huge and global like the internet without fearing? Is Starlink the solution? Do you feel like Starlink is the solution? Because with Starlink we're not going to have to battle with it's going to be independent satellite, right? You're getting directly from the satellite, so there's no UCC to come in between you. Then also, what does this mean in an era where the USA and China are in a huge fight over the infrastructure of the internet? We see China is now putting, underwater cables that are passing all through 70 countries so that they make sure that no data stream of they can pass through the US, right? They just have enough information to the data as China. They control the internet because this is what they're building. They just don't want the US involved in anything. So what is something like that? What does a shutdown from what to go? Like, what's the solution? How do we bypass the government? Right. Is Starlink the only option we have?
It's not. I'd like to share something I think will come to reality maybe 5-6 years from now. So you've mentioned something very interesting about US and China and their AI. So US has invested about $109 billion collectively in artificial intelligence. China has done about 9.6 billion. And for very many reasons, they're watching to see what happens. So
But China is leaning towards better governance, right?
Yes. China's always
with their developments and their systems. Because right now it feels like the battle with the search engines, with all the large language models. You feel like you have to choose between the Geminis, the ChatGPT, then the DeepSeek, the China thing, and the US thing.
I'd always go for China, and I'll share why. Now, when you look at China's model, of how they run the country, and basically their foreign policy, it's infrastructure, roads. They'll build the roads. They'll build buildings. They know, for example, going to house a hospital, a parliament. It's better infrastructure, because without infrastructure, you cannot do anything much. God forbid the internet was shut down completely. What next? We have to go old school. And that's how now China is thinking. They're not thinking 10 years ahead. They're thinking 100 years ahead. That if there is no internet, still I have to drive a car, move and conduct business. If there is no mobile phone, I still have to walk on a better road, right?